So today we're going to talk about this fascinating trace mineral, molybdenum. Try to say that 3 times fast. It's a very strange sounding trace mineral, but it does some interesting things. It's present in legumes, peanuts, grains, which you're not supposed to consume, nuts, eggs, green beans, and sunflower seeds. But it's a coenzyme for many chemical reactions in your body. And that's what trace minerals do mainly, is they're involved in a lot of different cofactors or co-helpers in biological pathways. Now, there's 3 that we're going to talk about. Sulfite oxidase. Basically, it converts sulfites into sulfur compounds. And I've done a video on this recently on sulfites, and I put a link down below. But sulfites are in wines, in different foods, in definitely processed foods, and you can have a lot of allergies from sulfites. And it could be that you're just deficient in this trace mineral and you're not developing this enzyme to break it down properly. You also need this enzyme in your ability to detoxify things in the liver, to make glutathione, and also to make certain compounds in joints, like glucosamine sulfite and chondroitin sulfite, involved in building up your joints. So if you're missing this enzyme, it could affect your joints. Then you have another enzyme, aldehyde oxidase, which is involved in getting rid of the die-off from candida. When you go on a keto plan and you do intermittent fasting, you starve off candida and certain yeast, and that can give you a lot of side effects if you don't have this enzyme and you build up too much of the die-off. And this also relates to people who take probiotics and they have this reaction. They get the die-off, but they don't have the enzyme, so these metabolites build up and create like a sensitivity or even an allergy reaction. Also, this enzyme is involved in breaking down drugs through the body and through the liver. Then we have another enzyme called xanthine oxidase, which turns certain proteins into uric acid. And if your kidneys are sluggish and you're sensitive to uric acid, you can get gout. Now, there's a medication used for gout called allopurinol. And basically what that does is it inhibits this enzyme so you're not making so much uric acid. And there's also natural xanthine oxidase inhibitors, like quercetin is one. You can get that. Also, another one is phytic acid and different flavonoids as well. So in summary, if you're sensitive to sulfites or you have a problem in detoxification and you just seem to have a problem with getting rid of die-off from candida, or you're very sensitive to drugs, or maybe you have a deficiency of this enzyme, which I didn't talk about because it's not very common, but it can create some major kidney problems. So molybdenum tends to be involved in detoxification, and without that trace mineral, things become pretty toxic. And you need your liver and especially your kidney to properly detoxify. So the bottom line is, if you have a problem in detoxification, this is the trace mineral that you want to take. Molybdenum. Molybdenum. That's it, right? Molybdenum? Yeah. Such a strange word, molybdenum. Okay, molybdenum.